In every corner, togetherness and love is what we stand for. We stand for. We stand for.
We strong and more to come, more to come, more to come. We're going higher. 50 years we're blessed, we're forged in fire. Still reaching for more. Going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up.
We're going higher, going higher. As we aspire, build advances, put people together.
Bang, bang, bang.
It's only up from
It take time to reminisce on the richness of our history from the beginning. From the people who came through sugar and change, emancipation through revolution.
We are.
More than the speck up on the globe.
We are.
More than the ice cream and gold. Much more than the nutmeg and the clove. Tell the world we are Grenadians.
Three islands united as one, blessed with the strength to carry on. We're more than just that island in the sun. Tell the world we are Grenadians.
Going higher. 50 years we're blessed with force and fire. Oh, you mean? We going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. We aspire. Build advances, want people together. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up.
Really and truly, can't find the words to describe what my country mean to me. So much things we take for granted, but so much things they give to me.
Peace and tranquility, family, community. It don't matter where I go in the world, just know that home is where my heart is.
50 years, as you strive for 50 more, as you strive to reach your goal, like you only bring the goal.
Growing up, I can see the vision clear. Sing it out to let the people hear.
Look at how we've gone and how far we've come.
50 years we strong and more to come, more to come, more to come. It's only up from here. More, more, more. Higher, higher. It's only up. We're going higher. 50 years we're blessed with forged in fire. Still reaching for more.
Going up, 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 up. Going up, 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 up. Going up, 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 up.
We made the Carico Pity Madnik.
People have to spell their names. Thanks.
Going higher. 50 years we're blessed with forged in fire. Still reaching for more. Going up, going up, 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 up. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up.
We're going higher, going higher. If I take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island, best believe it.
Good afternoon. Dr. Wendy Crawford Daniel, the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee for our Golden Jubilee celebrations, and our keynote speaker for this afternoon, Mrs. Gail Purcell, the chair of the National Organizing Committee Secretariat, Mr. Ken Whiteman, the general manager of Real Value IGA, Mrs. Glynis Roberts from the Mongava Foundation, Miss Kerry Elagor from the Bel Air Home, our Golden Jubilee awardees, specially invited guests, Mikey Live, and all of those of you joining us on Mikey Live, good afternoon and welcome to the IGA Golden Heroes Awards. We now invite you to stand for the prayer, and our prayer would be by Rakisha Noel.
Hello, good day, everyone. Please go ahead for a manner of prayer. Heavenly Father, I come to you today to pray for us, to guide us through this path. Thank you for bringing through IGA to all the struggle and trials we have been through. We thank you for leading us to the right path, for all these lovely people here today, looking very great. I want to say I'm very pleased to be here, and I thank God for all the strength and courage you have given us. Amen.
Thank you so much, Rakisha. Could we remain standing for the national anthem? Thank you. You may be seated. And thanks for those voices who engage in that lusty singing of the national anthem. Real Value IGA is delighted to celebrate Grenada's 50th year of independence by recognizing and honoring 50 exceptionally talented members of our community who have made extraordinary impact on the nation's development and legacy. These IGA Golden Heroes Awards have been established to honor those who have selflessly dedicated their lives through their various designations to advancing the betterment of Grenada, and we are immensely proud to acknowledge and celebrate and award those outstanding achievements this afternoon. To tell you more about it, please welcome Real Value IGA's marketing consultant, Mr. Kimron Corian.
Ladies and gentlemen, specially invited guests, Golden Heroes of IGA, everyone who's looking on live, good afternoon. And welcome to this momentous occasion in the heart of our beloved community. An evening, afternoon dedicated to celebrating the pillars of our society, you, the silent architect of our nation's progress. As I stated, my name is Kimron Corian, and together with the marketing team, Kathian and Wendell, who's around, we were tasked with the privilege, we had the privilege of bringing this campaign to life, a campaign that honors the 50th year of Grenada's independence with a tribute to you, our unsung heroes. Now, today marks the culmination of an inspiring journey that began with the announcement of the Real Value IGA's independence campaign. Celebrating 50 years of Grenada's independence, this initiative, which is spearheaded, like I stated, by the Real Value IGA team, set out with one noble mission. And that mission was to shine light on the individuals who have been instrumental in shaping our community and our nation. Now, we began with a nomination process where we invited members of the community to nominate people that they thought were key pillars of our society. And we're very happy because we had some overwhelming response from the community. Many of you here today, well, not many, all of you here today were nominated by somebody who thought that you were doing a great job out there in the Grenadian community. Now, the campaign was divided into two streams. We had what we call the contemporary heroes, and these are the people who are actively making strides in the community today. So those were your contemporary heroes. And we also had the Golden Jubilee heroes, which are the people who have contributed to Grenada over the decades and have left a great mark on our nation's history. Now, this evening, we are celebrating 50 extraordinary individuals who have exemplified commitment, resilience, and most importantly, a love for Grenada. Each awardee today, and I know I'm sweating, it's crazy. Each awardee this afternoon will be honored with one of those lovely plaques that you're seeing on the table over there. However, the recognition does not end there. To further celebrate your achievement and to extend our gratitude, each of the heroes will also receive a Real Value IGA frequent shopper card preloaded with 500 bonus points. So you will get a frequent shopper card with 500 points on it. And now, these points, again, can be redeemed when shopping at Real Value IGA because we want you to shop there, obviously. Right? But additionally, each awardee will also receive a gift voucher from Real Value IGA Supermarket valued at $500. So you'll get a $500 gift voucher for shopping at Real Value IGA Supermarket. Yes, and this is just a token of our appreciation for your dedication and the great work that you have been doing to the Grenadian society and to the Grenadian community. Now, let me just say something about the gift voucher. Now, over the next couple weeks into the end of the year, every week we will feature at the supermarket, on our social media, a different hero. And the week that you are featured is when you will receive your voucher. Right? Right? So you know, we want you to keep engaged with us. We don't want you to just get it now and then we ain't see you again. All right. Right. Now, as we celebrate this evening, and as we proceed with our activities, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. I also want to recognize the people that would have rewarded you, who would have nominated you, because clearly they saw something great in you, something that made them think that you were deserving of being recognized this evening. And your selflessness, your dedication, these have not gone unnoticed. And this afternoon, we honor you. We honor all of you. I also want to commend the management, from the managing director, Mr. Hassan Hadid, and the management team of Real Value IGA Supermarket for endorsing and for this incredible initiative. Thank you for your commitment to Grenada. Through your commitment to recognizing and supporting our community heroes, you have set a shining example of corporate responsibility and community engagement. So kudos to the management and staff of Real Value IGA Supermarket for this initiative. Also, thank you to everyone for being part of this historic celebration. And let us continue to support, uplift, and inspire each other to build a stronger and more united Grenada for generations to come. Congratulations to all our awardees, and thank you to Real Value IGA Supermarket for making this afternoon possible. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much to Mr. Kimron Korean, marketing consultant with Real Value IGA. I think Kimron deserves an extra round of applause for what I would term his genius in the brand and image building, loyalty building, yeah, with those cards, with those points, and then strategic selling by featuring you. When you're featured, that's when you get a voucher, right? Isn't that brilliant? Right, so that is great marketing. Well, please welcome the man who oversees it all at the moment in terms of operations at Real Value IGA, Mr. Ken Martin Whiteman, the General Manager.
Good afternoon. Members of the organizing committee, contemporary and Jubilee heroes, members of staff and management of Real Value Supermarket, ladies and gentlemen all, good afternoon again. Welcome as we celebrate this splendid activity this afternoon, marking a pivotal moment in the journey together as a community and as a nation. As we gather under the auspices of the Golden Heroes of Grenada campaign, it is my utmost pleasure as General Manager and on the behalf of the Managing Director, Mr. Hassan Hadid, the management team and staff of Real Value IGA to stand before you on this grand occasion. This evening, this afternoon, we are not just celebrating 50 years of Grenada's independence, we are also illuminating the path carved by our unsung heroes, those who have tirelessly contributed to the fabric of our society, making Grenada what it is today. It is a profound honor to recognize both the contemporary community heroes and our Golden Jubilee heroes, whose collective efforts have been instrumental in our nation's development. In this monumental 50th year of independence, our Golden Heroes of Grenada campaign is a testament to our enduring strength and resilience. Through gold-trimmed visuals, we celebrate not just the passage of time, but the quality of contributions that have enriched our communities. At Real Value Supermarket, our commitment to Grenada extends beyond the confines of commerce. Yes, we are dedicated to providing quality products at our supermarket, but our commitment to our community runs deeper. We believe in supporting and giving back to the very community that supports us. It is a symbiotic relationship that fosters growth, unity, and prosperity for all. Our Real Value Hero Community Recognition Program, especially under the banner of this year's campaign, underscores our belief in the importance of recognizing the everyday heroes among us. These are individuals who often work quietly in the background, making significant impacts without seeing recognition or accolades. Supporting and giving back to our community is not just an act of charity, it is an investment in our collective future. It is about building a foundation that the next generation can stand upon, just as we have built upon the legacies of those who went before us. By celebrating our heroes this afternoon, we are not only honoring their contributions, but also inspiring others to contribute to our community's continuous growth and development. As we move forward, let us remember that the strength of our nation lies not just in our achievements, but in our capacity to recognize, celebrate, and support one another. Let us take pride in our collective effort to uplift our community, acknowledging the very small acts of kindness, acknowledging that every small act of kindness contributes to the greater good of Grenada. In closing, I wish to extend my heartfelt gratitude to those of you who nominated, to all our nominees, their families, and everyone participating in making the Golden Heroes of Grenada campaign a resounding success. Your stories of dedication, resilience, and community spirit have inspired us all. Together, let us continue to build a legacy that future generations will look back on with pride, knowing that our journey was made possible by the heroes we celebrate today. Thank you. Let's continue to make Grenada a shining example of community, strength, and unity. Congratulations to you all. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Whiteman. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now a pleasure to invite to move some remarks or community testimony, as is stated here on the program. Not nominated or being given an award today, but we recognize her great effort as a strong community builder. She was a former MP, Member of Parliament, and that has not stopped her. She's not retired or anything. She's just a phone call away, a pull-up at her house away, a pull from the side of the supermarket away from any initiative that has to do with community and serving others. Please welcome the most excellent Glynis Roberts.
Thank you very much. I don't like the protocol established. So I say, hi Brenda, long time we didn't see. Mr. Whiteman, General Manager. Wendy. I ain't saying Dr. Crawford. Wendy from St. Paul's, as well as Gail. I saw Mr. Ashby and Mrs. Ashby. And Cecile. And all you who are getting awards today. I'm standing here as chairman of the Mount Garver Foundation. I'm going to preach a bit because we are based in Montu. We've been in existence since 1993, but within recent years, we've started an active after-school program. That after-school program is on Tuesday to Thursday from 4 to 6, and IGA gives us $500 a month to feed the children every afternoon. So I'm ever so happy to say to you, continue shopping there so that the children in Montu and Grandans Valley can get decent meals. And we give them a decent meal, including fruit. And although they are from a less fortunate community, they need all of us. And when I say all of us, don't shake your head today. Just check me later and tell me when you come in. Because we have moved from just teaching them reading and academics to doing a farming program. Sandals Foundation has always also partnered with us. IGA, I'm not stealing your thunder, but just saying to you that if you come see, you would see how you can help, and in a little way. And because it's a troubled community, we need one-on-one engagement with the children. In other words, I am not skilled with teaching, so I cannot help them that way, but I could help them find the food by IGA. You understand? So you may be able to help them do something else to empower them. Because the truth be told, what we witnessed yesterday needs all of us. Not just to send it on social media to say, this is what you see. We need you to engage. So I want to thank IGA and its management team, as well as all the people that work at the supermarket, because they tell you to put the things out attractively for us to buy takes effort. So on that note, I don't want to say Glennis is a politician. Yes, I am. So I wouldn't continue talking aimlessly. But thank you very much for your attention. And my number is easy to find. So get on board. See you on Tuesday in Montu. And the road is paved now. So you can't say it's rocky road. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Do politicians talk aimlessly? Don't answer. Please welcome Miss Kerry Elagor from the Bel Air Home.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Brenda. Thank you, Mr. Whiteman and Bel Air Real Value team for the invite. As Ms. Brenda stated, I am Ms. Elegon, Deputy Manager at the Bel Air Home for Children and Adolescents, located at Calise, St. George's. Now, Bel Air Home is a non-profit organization. We house children from the ages 0 through 18. And the children placed at Bel Air Home experience some sort of trauma, abuse, either neglect or abandonment. And being a non-profit organization, we rely solely on donations to provide for the children. And that is where Real Value comes in. Real Value Supermarket, IGA, donate to Bel Air Home for over 14 years. Real Value Supermarket donates in both cash and kind. For example, the annual Kids Fest proceeds goes to Bel Air Home. We receive almost monthly, we receive food donations. And as well during the Christmas time, they step up and make sure that the children's Christmas is much brighter. So allow me please to extend gratitude on behalf of the members on the board of directors, management, staff, and especially the residents. We extend sincere gratitude to Real Value Supermarket for the unrelenting support. The continued support from Real Value assists us greatly in meeting the needs of the children, and we will forever be thankful. We look forward to the continued support. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Elagor. Ladies and gentlemen, invited guests all, we're at the point of our keynote address. Here's a little about our speaker. Dr. Wendy Crawford Daniel is an accomplished individual whose achievements span academic research, literary works, and service to her home country of Grenada. With degrees from the University of the West Indies and Temple University in Philadelphia, Dr. Crawford has conducted extensive research in Grenada, Jamaica, and Philadelphia. She has gained valuable experience working with research institutes in each of these locations, including the Institute of Social and Economic Research in Jamaica, the Multicultural Training and Research Institute, and an NIH Research Fellowship at the Polisher Research. Born in Grenada, of course, Dr. Crawford obtained her bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of the West Indies and her PhD in sociology from Temple University in Philadelphia. Her research experience spans the globe by now, I guess, where she has worked with a variety of research institutions. At St. George's University, Dr. Crawford serves as a chair of the Department of Humanities and Social Sciences and a professor of sociology. She is the author of 2 novels, Unveiling Passion and Sun Rising, which have received critical acclaim for their insightful treatment of cultural and social issues. I would recommend Sun Rising. I have read it 3 times. Read it, you'll see why. Dr. Crawford is also a dedicated community member, having devoted more than 2 decades of her time and resources to GrenSave, an organization that works to improve the lives of children in Grenada. She has generously donated a portion of her book sales to the Grenada Save the Children Fund. She was appointed by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell to serve as the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee, which is responsible for planning and the successful rollout of Grenada's 50th independence anniversary celebrations. Her work embodies a constructive and collaborative spirit, reflecting her commitment to advancing knowledge, promoting understanding, and improving the lives of others. Her contributions are both inspiring and invaluable, and we are fortunate to have her as a leader in our academic and literary communities. Please welcome our keynote speaker, Dr. Wendy Crawford.
If I take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island, best believe my list gon' be like 5 miles long. Best believe it's love that makes me sing this song.
The cleanest breeze on the waters.
Okay. Friendly people meeting every corner.
Okay, good afternoon all. Mr. Ken Martin Whiteman, my friend, colleague, and manager of IGA, other members of the IGA team, Ms. Glenys Roberts of the Mount Garver Foundation, and of course the representative from Bel Air Home, other nominees, awardees, honorees, welcome. Of course, I also want to say a pleasant afternoon to Ms. Brenda Batiste, who has embellished my my resume so much, but thank you anyway, Brenda. I truly appreciate. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I will be very short because I know you've been waiting for some time and waited on us who are seated waiting at another location for this event. So I'm sorry about that we kept you back a little. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to share this very special moment with you. As we continue to celebrate our Golden Jubilee, 50 years of independence. First, I want to applaud the initiative of IGA for recognizing and demonstrating appreciation to the outstanding men and women who have made invaluable contribution in building our communities and beautiful country. The IGA Golden Heroes Award has taken on a greater significance this year as IGA has made the decision to award 50 Golden Heroes or luminaries as part of the Golden Jubilee. While the focus of these awards the focus is on those who help build communities and nations, it can also impact a company's success, as engaged and motivated employees are more likely to be productive, innovative, and committed to their organization. This very primary business principle applies also to community and nation. Recognition of contribution is significant at every level, no matter how minuscule the contribution may appear to be. It is everyone playing a little part that together build up to the success of a whole or the team. This is the thinking behind the formulation of the 50th anniversary of independence theme, One People, One Journey, One Future, resulting in the many successful events and activities we have held to date. The ideas and efforts of each individual were encouraged, harnessed, and brought together into a vision shared by all, and each act arising from that vision was seen as an added step in the journey towards the building of our communities and nation. The national pride and the love for country that Grenadians, both at home and in the diaspora, are demonstrating not only shows that they love, cherish, and are proud to be Grenadian, but it also shows that their country makes them feel included and valued for their contribution to nation building. This recognition motivates one to continue great work. I have no doubt that today's award and recognition will do the same, motivate those who are awarded, and inspire others to actively contribute. Awards make people feel that their work is valued and appreciated. Whether home, in the school, at your workplace, whether it's your religious institution, the community, even at a national level, it shows approval and gratitude for each person's good job, and it makes people aware that good work will be rewarded, and that's very important. It motivates and creates a positive attitude. So honoring heroes acknowledges the service of people in diverse fields and recognizing the ordinary citizen who have devoted their lives towards shaping a better society. All of those who are nominated and those who are chosen today are special people who rose above something and beyond the call of duty in their particular field to do extra special things for their fellow men or fellow women. It is a nice way to show people that their work and achievement aren't going unnoticed. Recognition, whether community, workplace, or national, provides a sense of accomplishment and make people, hold on, I've gone again. Hold on. Make people feel valued for their work. Recognition has a strong human connection as it celebrates people for who they are and what they do. IGA, recognizing our 50 Golden Hero, is priceless in terms of value. It is a personal experience of the best form, which tends to last forever in memory. So thank you for that. I want to take this opportunity to emphasize the importance of giving back to community and nation. It is a key component in creating and maintaining good communities. Like lives are improved when people band together to volunteer their time and efforts, and communities and country as a whole feel more committed and more connected. So developing a culture of volunteerism is not easy, and we know that. One important aspect that I want to just touch on today in a very short way, one important aspect is making it easy for individuals to get involved. This requires effective outreach, which I think IGA has on lockdown, communication, and providing opportunities that caters to different interests and different schedule. And the persons who are going to be honored today is a manifestation of the diverse areas of interest that they have done a really good job in identifying and wanting to recognize today. So awards and recognitions are society's way to say thank you, whether for volunteering, public service, or other acts of heroism. So on behalf of the national organizing team of the Jubilee celebration, I congratulate the nominees, the awardees, and I congratulate IGA for this generous initiative. It's an excellent business practice of recognizing excellence that they have extended to community and nation. Thank you, IGA. Continue to show appreciation and gratitude. It is an inspiring business practice. So thank you, IGA, for inviting the National Organizing Committee of the 50th anniversary celebration to be a part of this, and we truly appreciate and happy to do it. So thank you all. That's it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Crawford. Of course, Dr. Crawford is our chairperson, the chairperson of the National Organizing Committee for our Jubilee celebrations. And the celebrations continue, right? They're not over all year. And of course, she has been our keynote speaker for this evening. The strong emphasis on community and why it's important to build strong communities. And, we don't want to regress, but yesterday is a clear reminder of why we need to redouble our efforts to build strong communities. So thank you for hitting that note, Dr. Crawford. Appreciate it. It's now time for the awards. We now invite Mrs. Gail Purcell. She is she's everything at the National Secretariat, because that is where the work is, to roll out and to implement and to engage everybody in these 50th Jubilee celebrations, and it's a lot. And I mean, in local parlance, we're not easy. So please welcome Mrs. Gail Purcell. She will present the first set of awards. Mrs. Purcell? And the IGA team, Real Value IGA team, will join her to do so. We begin, of course, with our Golden Jubilee winners. There's just a little personal bias here for me to announce this name. Mrs. Glenda Mason Francis. Mrs. Mason, please rise and come to receive your award. Take all the time you need. Remember our Golden Jubilee winners, they are the ones who they contributed before. Of course, we know Mrs. Mason as a lifelong educator, very strong in the community, raised many of us at the Anglican High School and the Grenada Boys Secondary School. Many nominations for this lady. Mrs. Glenda Mason Francis, Golden Jubilee winner. Life's twists and turns. You're wearing it well. Thank you so much. When you were the receiving end of it at the Anglican High School, you didn't know it was love. But years later, you've come to appreciate that it was love. Thank you so very much on behalf of the hundreds and thousands to come. The next awardee, Mr. Victor Ashby. The same vein. Raised so many boys at GBSS and that panyard all over. Wherever Mr. Ashby is and he sees deviance and ill discipline, he gets involved. Mr. Victor Ashby. You want to say anything, Mr. Ashby? I know you can't, you must say something. I mean, it'll just be uncharacteristic if you don't.
Big IGA.
Yeah.
Executed well.
Thanks, Mikey.
It's the moment is so special that I have to refabricate thinking in order to understand the depth of this moment. The service that there was is now is, and the symbol is in real keeping with the fact that IGA has been able to bring it all together. And grateful thanks is in the record. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ashby. Ladies and gentlemen, our first two Golden Jubilee winners, Mrs. Glenda Mason-Francis and Mr. Victor Ashby, educators. Educators raise the nation, don't they? They truly raise the nation. And we miss those of the Mason and Ashby ilk, right? Yeah, kind of miss them. The next Golden Jubilee Award winner is Mr. Alan G. Gaskin. Mr. Gaskin is unable to be with us this afternoon, and his son Alex Gaskin will receive on his behalf. Thank you so very much. And extend our thanks to your dad. Our next Golden Jubilee winner, the most esteemed Mr. James Clarkson. Mr. Clarkson. Mr. Clarkson is like a Grenadian pillar, isn't he? It's a man of few words, but you think we could get him to say something today? I think so.
I want to thank the IGA for this and the people who nominated me. You know, it's funny, I never thought somebody who used to send people at home would get nominated for anything. You know, it's funny, but I guess I just used to do what comes naturally, because I give you a joke. As a little boy growing up in town, I used to run away from home a lot. And I always used to try to find out what I would like to be when I get big. But they used to have some problems in town. And I remember they had this one commissioner of police whatever taking place in town, he comes down from the fort straight to the point, and he stands up and he looks straight down to the market. And whatever they're doing, they keep quiet. I couldn't figure that out. But then I realized the reason being, this was a white man from England who was controlling the force. So I said, they're really not afraid of him. They're afraid of what he represents. And I tell myself since then, I want to be like him. I can't have a color, but I want to be like him.
Yeah.
And I grew up just wanted to be a policeman. But what is award for? Being a police or being a musician or whatever it is?
It kind of correlates. Everything,
So
everything.
I don't know which line I should take.
I think when they nominated, they mentioned police, they mentioned music.
So as I'm on the police thing here, there's so many things happening now where the police are concerned. I have to take my phone off the hook because I keep getting calls. Oh, Mr. Clarkson, where are you? I say, but these people who are calling me is people who I used to make sure they go home. But, I guess as we have Mr. Ashby here, he wanted to put a little discipline in some boys he had in his school. And he sent for me and to teach them music. And I'm happy today. And I'm sure he's happy too. When I look at the police band and I see that man in front called Ethan, I always shake my head. Ethan was one of the boys that I take in GBSS, and today he's making all of us proud. So I must say thank you to Mr. Ashby for that foresight. Let me leave now because I get on like I'm the commissioner, speak for the whole day. But one of the things that I did, being the commissioner of police, is that when I took over the force, I had a vision of what I want the police to do. Because I thought I was lucky and fortunate, because at 25 years, I was in the university in Canada, Expo 67, and Mr. Gary came up there, and he wanted to find out who was in charge of these things. They told him me. So he said, what you doing up here? I said, I'm going to school. And so he said, when you finish school, I have a work for you in Grenada. So he sent for me when I was 25 years. I was the youngest inspector in the force. And then I left, went back in Canada. And then the revolution happened. And Mr. Bishop, he sent for me again at 36 years and made me the commissioner of police. Then I said, I'm not going anywhere else. I think I'm going to remain in Grenada. Something is happening. So thank you everybody for listening to me. So I'm still in Grenada.
Thank you so much. So thank you very much, Mr. Clarkson. Yeah, a little message in there for these times. Maybe somebody needs to send for you at this time to render some advice in some quarter. Who knows? Our next Golden Jubilee awardee, Dr. Hugh Quashie. You all realize Dr. Quashie aging in reverse, right? Needs to tell us a secret. Just tirelessly works at our general hospital. Has given so many years of service. Fair weather, bad weather, good weather. Dr. Quashie, thank you, sir. Our next awardee, well, needs no introduction, really. The most excellent Junior Randolph Murray. Junior is unable to be with us this afternoon. prior commitments, and someone Cassie would receive on his behalf. Okay, Mr. Ash would be delighted to do so. A junior sat at his feet at the Grenada Boys Secondary School, so thank you so much. A great Grenadian, Junior Randolph Murray. Another great Grenadian, Aline Francique. Okay, can someone receive on Mr. Francique's behalf? Okay, great. All right, you'll see him soon, I'm sure. So we'll hold on to it and we'll receive it another time, and he'll receive it another time. But let's hear it for Mr. Aline Francique, one of our great Grenadian sports ambassadors. A Golden Jubilee winner, Mrs. Cecil Greenwich. Youth work, sport, community, church, just name it. So well deserved. We honor another of our Golden Jubilee winners, Dr. Valma Jessamy. Dr. Jessamy is unable to be with us this afternoon, and we will hold on to the award and deliver to her later. So let's hear it for Dr. Valma Jessamy. Another Golden Jubilee Award winner, Dr. Teron Hostin. Okay. Shimon is collecting on behalf of Dr. Hostin. Thank you so very much. Our special thanks to Mrs. Gail Purcell for presenting the first set of Golden Jubilee. We now invite Mr. Ken Martin Whiteman, the General Manager of Real Value IGA, to present the next set of Golden Jubilee Awards. The next award goes to Mr. Steve Mahon. Mr. Mahon is not here with us this afternoon, but we recognize him, and he will receive his award later. The next awardee is Miss Verona Williams, and Raphael, her son, will receive the award on her behalf. Our next award goes to Mr. Desmond Bain. Mr. Bain will receive his award on another day, as he's unable to be with us this afternoon. Our next awardee, Golden Jubilee Award winner, Keturah Pauline Benjamin Nigay, and her granddaughter would receive the award on her behalf. Congratulations. The next awardee, Dr. Evelyn Spencer. tireless work in community and everywhere. Dr. Evelyn Spencer. Congratulations, Dr. Spencer. The next award is being given posthumously as Mrs. Annette St. Louis. She's our blessed memory. She was an educator, and Ms. Gibbs would receive the award on behalf of Mrs. Annette St. Louis. Our next Golden Jubilee Award winner, Mr. Hugh Bowler Batiste. Mr. Batiste is unable to be with us this afternoon, and so he will receive the award on another occasion. Justin Cuthbert Benjamin. Mr. Benjamin's daughter would receive the award on his behalf. Mrs. Rosanna Joseph, our next Golden Jubilee Award winner. Congratulations to all our Golden Jubilee winners, and thank you so much to Mr. Ken Martin Whiteman, the General Manager of Real Value IGA. And now for Contemporary Jubilee Award winners. The contemporary winners are those who are in active service and still being able to contribute in the life of the community and the nation. Our first award goes to Sister Frances Nelson. We invite Mr. Kimron Corian from Real Value IGA to present the next sets of awards. Thank you.
The word is IGA, but I would say International Growth Organization, because there is great marketing in what you've done, and also growth and development not only for us, but international.
Thank you so much, Sister Frances Nelson, and thanks for all you do and continue to do. Our next Contemporary Award winner, a real icon, if you will, bastion in terms of traditional mass in Grenada, Jude Mitchell, Cafe Bowl. Cafe Bowl's son would receive the award on his behalf. think there's a traditional mass workshop somewhere. I hope somebody invited your dad, so that's why he's not here. Thank you so very much. Our next contemporary winner, Miss Yvonne Harris. Miss Harris takes care of everybody, all the children in Happy Hill. Ever hear about Miss Harris shop? Yeah, that's where they get their lunch, their tea, their dinner. Money, no money. That's Miss Harris. Thank you so much, Miss Harris, for your selflessness. Our next contemporary awardee is quite a young woman herself, who really an educator of sorts and a true community builder, Dale Neptune. Dale presently does a lot of work with the young people at the New Life organization, NULO. Our next contemporary award goes to Rena Matthew. The next award goes to Corporal Curlon Matthew. Our next award, Aloni Thomas. Aloni Thomas. I think these gentlemen are all police officers. You're a sergeant. Sergeant Aloni Thomas. Thank you for your service, sir. The next award goes to Miss Margaret Joseph. She's unable to be with us this afternoon and will receive the award at another time, but we congratulate her. Also unable to be with us this afternoon is Rabbi Baruch Rosamarin. The award will be given at another date. Congratulations, Rabbi. The next award, Donnelly Camille Francis Manwaring. There's something about her looks like a nurse, right? The nurses have a look. The nurse and the police have a look. Since you're a child, whether they're in uniform or not, you know, that's a police, that's a nurse. They have a look. Congratulations, nurse, and thanks for all you do. Our next award to Desley Brown. Desley does lots of community work in the golf course, grand dance area, and lots of the sporting organizations. Well, you need to double up those efforts. Congratulations for all you do. Our next contemporary winner, Dr. Keelan Belfort. Dr. Belfort. Dr. Belfon is not with us at this time, so we received the award on another occasion. Our next contemporary winner is to a lady who takes care of the wellness, mental wellness of many in the community, even offer lots of services through her posts and interactions on social media. Miss Shauna Cuffey. Contemporary winner, Shauna Thomas Cuffey. Congratulations. Our next contemporary winner, I think I saw many nominations for this individual. An outstanding female farmer in the community, Miss Anshel Thomas. She makes farming look good and fit, right? And young. She breaks all the stereotypes, right? Right. Be inspired. Our next contemporary award winner, Dr. Christopher Roger Williams. Musician, teacher, volunteer, everything. Yeah, I think. Congratulations.
This feels good. Thank you. Well, I have to do this because I have to blame somebody. Thank you, IGA. And he's sitting right here in the room. Guess who? Yeah, I have to blame Mr. Ashby for me being who I am today. But it's a good blame, you know? So I was one of his top sons, best son. And he was kind of fast, you know, for being very fast and protective. So because of his kindness, and then he got Mrs. Francis' husband to take good care of me. Gist, anybody know about Gist? Oh, you're all too young to know that, right? And then, I don't think Mr. Clarkson remembers me, but I played Pan in Angel Hubs when he was rough with us. So, I was the bass boy, not the bass man, the bass boy. So, all of this, thank you so much, because what I've been doing is taking the other angle of theater, drama, and the arts, and I now do drama as therapy using the arts to help persons who go through a lot of stress, problems, mental illness, and also to strengthen workplace development, energy, so that people don't quarrel all the time on the job. I use drama as therapy. We also do that in the village, and my program is called Mental Peace, where we deal specifically to help persons to come out of trauma, suicide ideation. We've been doing a lot of work in St. David's in Coles Gap in Las Vegas. Check us out. Thank you, IJ. Whoever mind my business, thank you.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Christopher Roger Williams. You're welcome. Our next winner is Miss Rose Fraser. Teacher or nurse? Teacher, yeah. You have the miss look. So great to see so many educators getting awards. Says a lot. Our next contemporary winner is Miss Naomi Thomas. She's unable to be with us this afternoon. She is? Oh, Don't blame me, Miss Thomas. They told me you're. Thank you so much. So nice to see you. Congratulations. Not so fast, she says. I'm here. Congratulations. Thank you so much to Mr. Kimron Korean, marketing consultant with Real Value IGA. To present the next sets of contemporary winners, we invite Dr. Wendy Crawford. The next contemporary award goes to Miss Rachel Mathurin. Miss Mathurin was nominated for her work with the Girl Guides Association. Congratulations. The mic. Thanks.
Good afternoon to everyone. I want to say thank you to the person who nominated me for this award. Thank you very much to IGA. But this afternoon, I want to say to all the girls and young women of this country, this award, and I want to ask you to continue to support Girl Guiding. Thank you.
Congratulations. Our next award and our next contemporary award goes to Dr. Michelle Sabrina Alexander. Dr. Alexander received many nominations for her work at the Bredge Institute, and one of the recipients would receive on her behalf, as she is currently on study leave. One of you, yes, Sabrina is one of your students, yes. Yes. Congratulations to you, Dr. Michelle Sabrina Alexander. Our next contemporary winner, Doris Keynes Douglas. Our next awardee, Miss Catherine King. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contemporary award winner, Mr. Hayden Redhead. I think you should give Mr. Redhead the mic so he can say some of what he does in the community.
Thank you. Like so many others before me, I'm not quite sure which of my work I'm standing here for.
Both.
But in particular, the organization I founded in honor of my mother, the Eden Project, I spent the last 15 years building the organization and staying very anonymous. All my team out in the field are always encouraging me to come and let people see. But today is the day that I am no longer anonymous, and I stand before you and everyone online and elsewhere as very proud and happy to say that it is not just about me, and I hope the recognition that comes from today and future endeavors with IGA, thank you, will redound to benefits for the organization. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Our next awardee, Olympia Lewis. Oh. Thanks for all you do in the community, teaching and choir, everything. Tireless community service. Congratulations. Our next awardee, Mr. Ronald Simon. Every time I turn up to vote, there he is, without fail. Our next award goes to Dr. Christopher Gilbert. To receive the award on his behalf, Mr. Phil Beeman. Mr. Beeman, please extend our congratulations to Dr. Gilbert. The next contemporary award goes to, well, we live in contemporary times, really and truly, and we now live in the age of technology, and we're really even threatened by technology and everything we do. I know in the age of AI and everything else, but we have to keep up with it because it's not going anywhere. So we have to give thanks for the gods of that. And this gentleman, he works for the government of Grenada at the CSERT, but if you listen to early morning radio, he's always warning us of what's happening and very active on social media as well. And I remember listening one morning and I said, he deserves an award for this, you know, because nobody does that. And so early in the morning, he's sounding like if it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So up and, you know, and what's so exciting about calling to say people hacking? But he sounds like that. Please welcome Mr. Jervis Dabrio. Thank you so very much for all you do. And we need a whole force like you, if you will. Because we have no behavior. We feel we could take on technology, but you know. Our next contemporary winners, Mr. Desmond Lord. Mr. Lord is unable to be with us this afternoon. And Mr. Teddy Bishop as well. He's unable to be with us this afternoon. So they will get their awards at another time. We congratulate them. Our next contemporary winner, an extraordinary woman police officer, WPC Cordina McLean. She was promoted, Sergeant Cordina McLean. Many more promotions to come, many more. Quality, value. Don't stop at Sergeant, small thing. Our next contemporary winner, Laurie Williams. Such great work. I mean, it's just, you see this police officer and what he does with young people, with young boys, how he motivates them, how he excites them. How much more are you they have in there? So you have to start recruiting, right? Yes. You know, we always we tend to bash the RGPF, but you see the quality of men and women, you know, and sometimes the things we think about that might be negative, they are exceptions. It's not the rule, you know? So it takes all of us, really, to lift each other. Thanks again, IGA, for doing this. We value IGA. And our next and final contemporary winner, Cordell Halley. Now, this is one of the James Clarksons of this era. The work this gentleman does with the young men in the drum corps. And the young men of Grenada, they love drums, they love music. Mr. Halley does work all over Grenada. If you looked at the 50th celebrations on television, he commandeered that massive drum corps. And they work very hard. And you know, in drum corps, it's discipline. You gotta be on time. And you had to straighten up and fly right. So congratulations to you, Mr. Halley.
Thank you once again. I don't know who did this to me, but
Quite
I'm
a few
very
people,
happy.
you know.
I'm very happy. A mental hug to that person. Now, my discipline comes from Mr. Ashby. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very happy to be here with you here. And some of my discipline comes from Miss Mason Francis. I didn't go to the school, but my sisters went to the school, so thank you, Miss Mason Francis. And Mr. Clarkson, thank you once again. Yes, thank you once again.
You were one of those he sent home. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Let's hear it for all the awardees. I mean, this feels so special happening within our Golden Jubilee and happening today after yesterday. But let's focus on today because we want to move forward with today. Now, today. So let's take that spirit out of this room. Yeah? So let's hear it for everyone. Is there anyone who didn't get to say something and you figure you want to say something? Anybody have anything on their heart they want to say? Any of the awardees, that is. Other than saying, oh, I'm so surprised. It's good, it's good. Sure, Mr. Dabrio, come up, step up.
All right, so I admit I thought it was a scam. So I was slow to respond, but then I was told, no, it's real. So IGA, thank you very much. And I believe I know two of the persons who have put me in this position. It was never about awards. It's never going to be about awards. So it's not about me. But please, we've been on the attack for a while now. So I need for you, when you go back home, please change your passwords. I kid you not. And enable two-factor authentication if you have not done that. And if any of you received a notification that someone was trying to get into your account, assume all your credentials were leaked, including your credit card information. It's been a really rough last 2 weeks. It's no joking matter. Please change credentials. That would make me feel really good.
He lives, breathes, sleeps, eats it, right? All right, congratulations again. Anyone else? No? Shy? Sure, Mr. Clarkson, sure. You could carry the mic for him.
I just would like to say something. We on air, right?
If we're on air again,
Oh my.
global.
Okay. I just want to say something that, you know, we have a good bunch of men and women serving this country right now. And they're going through some bashing because people see how they respond to certain things, but they don't see what is happening to them.
Correct.
Before they respond.
Correct.
So they look at that and they bash them. But those people are putting their lives out with what's happening now, right? And some people in the country are attempting to bring in bad ones into the country because of a few dollars. But they're not thinking about the people who are to keep us safe. They're out night and day. So give them a chance. They're going to catch themselves, you know, because you only see. The point is, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. As a former commissioner used to say to me, a word to the wise is important. Thank you.
Thanks. Thanks, Mr. Clarkson. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone else? Sure.
Good afternoon again to everyone. This evening I stand here and I'm happy, I'm excited, and I must say, you know, thanks to God for the opportunity to be here. And you know, what I do, I don't just see it as a job. To me, it's a ministry, it's a calling, you know, and I want to continue to do that. I must say, you know, thanks to the IGPF because I'm there and I'm given the opportunity to head out there and to walk along with boys in school, you know, on my spare time or whenever they allow me to go. But one of my biggest fans, my biggest supporters is my wife, Miss Marlon Hosford Williams. She's sitting right there, you know. And when we see what happened with our youths, you know, sometimes people say to me, you know, you're not tired. You can't get tired with this. You have to continue, because if you stop, you fail. You understand? You always have to continue pushing and pushing, because as much as we're thinking that and I learned from one gentleman I worked with, Dr. Neil Stuyton. He always said that there are no bad boys, you know, or bad girls. You know, that they're just people looking for attention, looking for some help. So, you know, so exactly, direction. So, you know, it's on all of us to get out there and help the best way we can. You know, just take one, you know, be that big brother, that big sister, that mom, that dad, you know, one at a time, you know, and I think we'll go a long way. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. And thanks for all the work you do. Really, thank you, thank you. Every time I look at it, it just warms my heart to see how the boys respond as well. Wanted to say something? Sure.
Good afternoon, everybody. And thanks to IGA on behalf of my father, Coffee Bowl Jude, a.k.a. Mitchell. I would like to say thank you. He had a passion for the old mass on Jubilee morning, where he selectively chose topics and issues of Grenada, made fun with it, and bring across a strong message, which he always came first place. He also was passionate about football, where he played on a high level, then used that skill to train the young generation. He was also a humorous guy. Even on my way here, he was saying, I hope that they would give 2 years worth of groceries. you know, so I came here just to say thank you on his behalf. So thank you, everybody.
Cafe Bill is a funny guy, but I'm sure Real Value would consider it. Anyone else? A teacher at the back, then Dale first. Take Miss Neptune first.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you to IGA. Thank you to the person or persons who nominated me. You know, when I do work in the community, I don't think about awards. What I think about is changing lives and changing families. Once we empower one person, they go back to the family, and that family start changing. So I don't just teach life skills, but we work with parents as well. Because once we empower the young person, we empower the family, the parents. So I'm out in the community with other parenting facilitators, empowering parents, especially in the very rural areas and so on. What we saw yesterday saddened me a lot. Mrs. Roberts, I did promise you that we'll come to do some parenting session. No more than ever, we'll start on your end. And I just want to say to everybody here, the young person outside it that you pass on the street, they are not a stranger. When you see them, even if it's just a greeting, hi, how you doing, show some concern. And some of the things that some of the young people say, Miss Adults don't care about us. And sometimes when I work with adults, they behave, they forget that they were youth before, and they did crazy things as well. Please don't forget that you were a youth. Stretch out. And that's why those of us who work tirelessly, Officer Larry, he's with us all the time. We go out, we are there late at night, late in the evening, whether we get paid or not. We do this because this is foundation building. And the last thing I want to say is that, think about it. When you get older, you want to sit down on the veranda, even now, leave your door open, sweep your yard, talk to your neighbor in peace. But if you don't put in the work now, if we don't put in the work, working with the young people, encouraging them, letting them know that they are worth it, in a few years, we will not be able to enjoy this peace that we're enjoying now. Please let us not take it for granted. All right, so those of you here, you don't have to have no big set of education in terms of that. Come out in the communities, encourage your neighbor's children, encourage them, talk to them. I know some neighbors have a lot of beef going on, but, find somewhere to help, to reach out. This is not just for the parenting facilitators or the life skill people or the counselors or the police officers. Each and every one of us has a responsibility to grow the generation that is coming up. All right, so once again, thank you for this. This award is to every young person's life that I touched. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, and continue, we appreciate you. Miss, when you finish, you have to give this lady.
Good afternoon to everyone. Indeed, it's a special moment, and I'm seeing very familiar faces. Best advisor ever. Nice to see you. I stand here just to say thanks to someone who have molded me into the young woman that I am today. I collected the award on her behalf, Miss Annette St. Louis. And although she's deceased, I must say she had made such a great mark on my life that I can't forget. And these are the things, the teachers that go beyond the call of duty, not just the academics. They look out for you in all other areas. These teachers really do stand out. I had some other persons I would have nominated, although they were not awarded by I Am Real Value. I still want to recognize them because they're playing such an important role in our lives. SEP and Junior Boss, big up to you. Big up your whole self. I mean, when it comes for activities in school, these are buses that go the extra mile. When other buses would find it hard when you ask them for a favor. If you want ice bar in the plant, just load the cooler, they get it for you. You forget something, just call them, pick it up in Grenville, drop it at the school. So I really want to say a special thank you. Sometimes we go out with SEP with brownies. A brownie girl is late. And I'm thinking, Lord, the boss want to go. And he said, no, we're going back. Let's wait for them. And he will wait there patiently. I mean, Brother Larry, sometimes he have more patience than the husbands. And I really want to say thank you to them for the work that they have done. Also, I wanted to big up the Ladig garbage collectors. Sometimes I'm in my kitchen very early, and I'm hearing my blue drum pulling. I'm like, this hour they picking up garbage? And I'm like, they left their wives, their children, probably sleeping still, and they're out making sure that we have a clean environment. And I really wanted to say thanks to them for the work that they're doing. And last one I had was a teacher colleague, Chad Augustine, who had his challenges as a teacher, but he's so resilient, showing the true Grenadian spirit. And I really want to say to all of these heroes, you are heroes in your own way. Just continue to do the great work. And I want to encourage us all. We live in a society where we don't express ourselves much. Well, maybe only on funerals. But persons who have impacted your life, tell them, let them know that they're doing something great and they're great examples to you, and continue doing the great work. Congrats to all the awardees, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well said. Mic 4.
Pleasant good afternoon to everyone. I think it would be remiss of me not to say thanks. First of all, I want to say thanks to the person or persons who would have nominated me. I also want to say thanks to IGA, and interestingly, that's my favorite shopping place. So thank you so much, IGA. I sat there and I felt proud, not just because I received an award, but I sat there and I heard the names of so many of my past students. See one there, thumbs up to you. And I felt proud that I have been able to shape lives. 40 plus years as an educator, I am proud of what I have done. I only did it because of God's grace.
Yeah.
And of course, Mr. Ashby, I never told you that. Coming into the principalship, you were my mentor. Thank you so much. Thank you, IGA.
Thank you. Congratulations. Anybody else? Anybody warmed up? No? All right, we'll just take Frenchie before we close off. Yeah. As the teachers say, we generally as Grenadians, they say we're friendly, yet we are conservative, because there are many things we don't do, and there are many things we don't say. We keep everything in, but get it out. Don't wait for the funeral. Nobody here and then.
And thank you, Brenda. This one is on expression because I am a teacher, lecturer from Grenada to Jamaica and back. Every class that I've been teaching on, I taught, the students came with a problem where the doctors sent them to the creative arts school because they couldn't solve their problems. And when we sat down, the lecturers who gave up always send them to me because I'm always finding some way. Brought it back to Grenada, I realized that we have the same or similar problem situation. Why I'm saying this? When we take away the expression, so I'm calling on parents, having done the investigation and the research, like you say, parents, whoever is looking on, you have to step up your game if you need some help, if you're afraid, or maybe you know somebody you could talk to. Most of the challenges that we've found go right back to some of the parents. Why I'm saying this? They are afraid to say some things to the parents, and so they come into the school and pass it on to other persons. All right? When we bring expression into the classroom, I'm calling out, I'm just saying classroom, but I'm asking you to help us in the PTA so that we can influence more persons. Remove some of the chairs and the desks in the classroom and allow the children to play, and we would get rid of all the violence and the fighting and the crime and so on. We've tested it, I've done it several times, and it has brought great success. So I'm calling out parents, we want you to play too. So if you need me, call me in the PTA sessions, place the request, IGA, organize it with the schools, and I would volunteer my service to go and do a session for the parents to help them to express. That's what's missing. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you for offering your services in that way and identifying a lot of the things. There are many great sociologists in Grenada, Dr. Crawford, you, Frenchie, Dr. Doug, there's so many. And those are the people that we really need now in terms of the science, to fix, to sort out all little issues. Grenada is still a great place. It's a paradise. We're still going up. There will be the down days, but it's up we going, right? Good. It's been a pleasure doing this. Before I invite Mr. Kimron Corian to move the vote of thanks, I'd like to congratulate all the awardees, every single one of you. Let's give them a final round of applause. And I trust everyone, folks who looked on this afternoon and who would probably look at Mikey Live later, that you are inspired by this in the community. Congratulations to Real Value IGA. This was really a stroke of genius, right? I don't know what time of the day, what time of the night this came to you, or which location. You know, sometimes it could be a place in the house, right? But thanks. And to really move it along with the 50th celebrations of independence to award, because Grenada belongs to all of us. We stand on the shoulders of Grenadians who have built this country, built this society. The traditions we have, oral, written, everything came from those who came before us. And now we are building it for others. So let us be mindful of that. As a young girl in the pioneer movement under the PRG of Maurice Bishop, the one time I got to see Maurice Bishop really up close, and it was the first time my heart fluttered. That was the first time as a girl you became aware of how you feel when you like a boy, right? You're such a handsome, imposing figure, you know? But forget what the looks. What I remembered him saying, he gave a long lecture because he liked to talk. And he said, what stayed with me was him saying that strong communities build strong nations. And what he was impressing upon us as pioneers was that we have to go out and build our communities, build our peers who were weaker than we were in certain areas, build the elders in the community. You know, like I taught CPE to older people who couldn't read and write in my community. So I'm going to leave that. As we sat here today, I remembered him. Strong communities build strong nations. We can't close our gates. We can't drive in the car and just lock it. We can't just pull the curtain. Me, I no time with that childly mother to this or to that. We can't do that. Remember, you live in the community. It's reflective. That's where you want to be. You want to be safe. You want Grenada to go up? Well, one man can't take it up. We all have to take it up. So it starts in the communities. So I leave that with you. Real Value, thanks for having me. And congratulations on this wonderful, wonderful initiative. And hats off to everyone who received awards. Thank you.
Before we leave, all the awardees, downstairs you will see a display, a backdrop, and we want all the awardees to just go in front there so we can get a picture. So don't leave without, let's get in a group shot of everyone who received an award today, and then after that, you can get your individual shots. We have our photographers available, right? And when you do take your pictures and they send it for you, don't forget to post it and tag Real Value IGA Supermarket on social media. All right, so even those that you, all the pictures, just get all the pictures in front of the backdrop. So in case you forget to tag, we know where it is, right? We also have refreshments available downstairs, so as soon as I'm finished, you can go downstairs, get your refreshments. You know what? Let's get a group shot first, and then you can get the refreshments. Yeah, deal? Yes. Okay, great. So first, let me say thanks to God for allowing us to be here, for giving us traveling mercies to come, and for the traveling mercies that will be provided for us to get back home. I want to say thank you to our invited guest, Dr. Wendy Crawford. Daniel, thank you for your words. Thank you to Gail Purcell. Thank you for being here. Mrs. Glennis Roberts, thank you. Mr. Ken Martin Whiteman, thank you. General Manager of Real Value IGA Supermarket. Ms. Kerry Elligan, thank you again for being here with us. Rikisha, thank you for praying. I think she just stepped outside. To everyone that nominated somebody, thank you so much for being a part of this process. We had over 100 plus nominations coming, so thank you to the community for nominating to the selection committee. Now, let me just give you a little more insight. After the nomination came in, we took a look at all the nominations, looked at what everyone said. We had some criteria set out, and then we had a committee sat and go through all the nomination, look at all the reasons why people were nominated, and they will have scored all the nominations based on the criteria, and then that's how the persons were chosen. We decided that we were going to have, there were 3 members of the selection committee, and 2 members were from the community, and 1 from IGA, because we didn't want to bias the thing, right? So to the selection committee, Ms. Brenda Batiste, who was our lovely host here this evening, thank you. To Ms. Janelle McDonald, another member of the selection committee, thank you so much. And to our general manager, Mr. Ken Martin Whiteman, who was the representative from IGA, we say thank you for your service. To everyone present here today, the award recipients, all of you, when you walk out this door today, you are now IGA Golden Heroes. So to all the Golden Heroes, to all the real value IGA Golden Heroes, thank you for being here. I know Mr. Dabrio said he thought it was a scam. We had to, because, you know, he's a scam doctor, the scam watchman. You know, if you want to know if something is a scam, reach out to him, he will let you know. So thank you to all the heroes. Thank you all for coming out, our contemporary heroes and our Jubilee heroes. And congratulations to you. Special recognition must be given to our managing director at Real Value IGA Supermarket, Mr. Hassan Hadid, and also the management team and the staff of Real Value IGA. Thank you all so much for this initiative, and for your dedication and commitment to Grenada and the Grenadian community. So to everyone watching live, thank you for tuning in. To the Mikey Live team that is here streaming, thank you to Travis, who's over here, and Andre, who is setting up downstairs for the photos that's about to happen in a few minutes. Thank you guys for being here. I want to say to the decorator, Ms. Hazel, thank you. I think you did a great job. I really love this. So thank you. Thank you so much, Hazel. To Radisson for hosting us this evening. Thank you so much. I must recognize the marketing team. So Kathy, who is somewhere, where is she? Just outside. Thank you so much. She's right over there by the front door. To Wendell, who is sitting somewhere in the back. Oh, put up your hand so they can see you. Kudos, shout out to you. To Miss Gilbert, who is our adopted marketing personnel within IGA. She is the HR manager. Thank you. She's right out there. Show your face. All right. And to all the staff who's downstairs working, thank you all so much. And I want to say thank you to all the customers at Real Value IGA Supermarket. Thank you for your consistent support over the last 24 years. Real Value has been serving the Grenadian community and will continue to do so into the foreseeable future. So thank you, everyone. And downstairs you will have your refreshment, and we will get our pictures taken, and we'll post them online and tag Real Value IGA Supermarket. Yes? So thank you.